This is a Tricaster. First thing you do when you get to the Tricaster, you open this. Then you turn this little button right here to turn it on. Then what you will see is the Tricaster will light up. When you get to this login screen, the password is Skyhawks. You will then see this screen that says Install Programs. Do not install any programs. Just hit Remind Later. When you get to this screen and you want to work on the Tricaster or test anything out, hit Test. If you're an A day or B day, click your day. Then click Start Live Production. The Tricaster board will now light up. You have your programs and your previews. Each camera, 1, 2, 3. And program 1, 2, 3. Here you have your videos. To add a video, you come over here and you click your videos. Then you will type in your video name. When you want to play the video, you click the video you want to play, then head over to play button, which is located on the board. Then you will hit play. Now your video will start playing.
Chicken. Good.
If you want to transition, come over here and you can use the fader bar, but try to avoid using the fader bar as much as possible, but that will fade your preview between your preview and your program. Usually you will just hit take or auto. To make the auto go faster, you will do your rate. And so if you go to your rate, I can make it way longer. See how right here you were looking at the program. If you want to select a different transition, what you will do is you will use this, or you can come over here and click any one of these. For a normal show, you will not use these. But if you want to choose a different one, come over here, where you click, and then it will transition a different transition. When you want to use the green screen, which is located on camera 3, and it will be showing it will be showing either DDR2 or whatever you program it to be. In this example, we will be making it so that you can see the background as as one of the DDR2s. If you want a simple version, what you will go to is you'll come up to here to the Emmys, and the A line is what is placed behind. The B line is what is placed above. So, we'll come over here to the board and you'll hit Emmy 1. So, Emmy 1 is now showing this screen over here. But we don't want that screen. So come over to the camera 3 and then select your graphic. So now what you are seeing is the green screen is now the green screen. Anyway, this is kind of super boring, but if you want it, all these MEs, they are the same, and this thing you'll never use unless you're doing Knowledge Bowl. And if you need more help, you should probably either ask Tricaster or look up a video, because it's kind of complicated. But anyway, so that's the basics of this. But you then again, you have all your previews and your programs. So if your videos will always be in DDR1, and then your usual backgrounds will always be in DDR2. When you're playing the school song, which we do every Friday, what you will do is come over to your Emmys, right? We'll use ME1 again. And what we'll do is say it's on the anchors. So camera 1. So come over here to ME1. You hit camera 1, but then you want the background to be camera 2. No, the school song. Come over to the school song. Then you will press DDR2 on the media players. Hit this and play. Make sure the DDR2 is above and your camera is on the below, because the top is what will be on top of it. So when you are playing the school song, you'll get the little words and everyone can sing along to your school song. Audio mixes. Your monitor is connected to the back of the Tricaster. If it's not connected to the back of the Tricaster and is connected to the soundboard, make sure to unplug it. This is your soundboard. What you wanted, and this is the back of the Tricaster. Everything is labeled except for the sound. And this is the back of the monitor. So the first thing you need to check is if that monitor's power is on or off. If it's off, turn it on. The audio, which is right here, plugs straight into the back of this. Make sure this is always plugged here. If it is somehow plugged into this, which, if anywhere, it will either be plugged into this or it will be plugged into main out. Don't have it plugged there. It should always be plugged into the Tricaster, which means you cannot control this speaker with this. You must control it with this. Make sure that your levels are always right touching the red. It will make it louder. Your stream, leave it how it is, but if you need to change it, boost this one, but not too much. With your audio levels, this is your master, so don't really change anything in this because you might mess something. But this is to control your volume in your speaker. When you are running Tricaster and you want to know more about the soundboard, your mic 1, mic 2, mic 3, mic 4 will activate the different mics. Typically we don't use mic 4 very often. This is your graphics. Graphics should be all the way up, unmuted. It goes directly to the graphics computer over there. Make sure that your gains are always not too high. Like mic 3 right now is a little too high. So you want to come down. Try not to pass the middle mark, or else you might get some bad noise. Your main is right here. However, when you want to change your video sound, don't come over to this. Go back over to your videos that you want to play and hit this little button right here. It'll have a sound emblem in it, as all of them do on there. So there's one of the sound emblems, and there's another one. Just go over there, click it, and then you can do your videos. Typically, when you're inside a broadcast, before you even start broadcasting and you have all the videos, make sure that all of the volumes are at the same setting. Not same setting. All of them are. Some of them will be different. Some of them will be right, depending on who is making the video and how they set it up. But make sure that you're always looking at this. If it's too high, it'll get spikes, and spikes are bad to the ear. To turn it off, actually, when you go on stream, hit this little stream button right here, and it will go live to the whole school. To shut off the Tricaster, come over to the file over here. It's pretty simple. Go to the file, go down to exit. It'll bring you back to the and ask you, are you sure? Yeah, you should exit. And then when you're done, come over here to the main page, shut down, and then shut down Tricaster. And it was like, are you sure? Yeah, just shut it down. Okay. Anyway, so that is the basics on the Tricaster. Just remember, it's really not that complicated, and you only need to use these. Don't worry about these or any of this stuff. When you're in a broadcast, you don't really use this stuff. You can work on this, but right here and right here and right here. Don't worry about these, because these get a little complicated. We used to use these for the green screen, but we don't anymore because Emmys are more efficient. Anyway, so I'm glad you listened to all of this boringness of the Tricaster, and just make sure that everything's shut off, and make sure when you're coming out of the tech room, make sure everything is turned down to the lowest point it can go, because as soon as you power on the board, it will give a popping sound, and you don't want to break any equipment. And you come over here and you turn off the light switch, and you're done. Don't leave on the dimmers, because Nederhand hates the dimmers. Anyway, so I'm glad that everyone knows how to run the Tricaster.